Hello dear students, welcome to you BA second year English literature class. Today I am going to discuss your first paper drama. In today's session I am going to discuss Othello, summary of its act wise. मैं देखिए इसमें आपकी अगर एक्ट बड़ा होगा तो फिर मैं एक ही एक्ट की समरी लूँगी, अगर एक्ट छोटा होगा तो डबल एक्ट की समरी ले लूँगी. ओके, इसमें मैंने केवल फर्स्ट एक्ट ही लिया हुआ है. इसमें जो आपका दिया गया है, एनालिसिस किया हुआ है मैंने इसके हर एस्पेक्ट को, उसको देखते हैं हम लोग. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट. एक्ट फर्स्ट, सीन फर्स्ट. Othello begins in the city of Venice at night. Rodrigo is having a discussion with Iago, who is bitter at being passed up as Othello's lieutenant. Though Iago had greater practice in battle and in military matters, Cassio, a man of strategy but of little experience, was named lieutenant by Othello. Iago says that he only serves Othello to further himself and make shows of his allegiance only for his own gain. He admits that his nature is not at all what it seems. Iago is aware that the daughter of Brabantio, Desdemona, has run off with Othello, the black warrior of the Moors. Brabantio knows nothing of this coupling. Iago decides to enlist Rodrigo, who lusts after Desdemona, and awaken Brabantio with screams that his daughter is gone. देखिए बेटा, ये जो सीन ओपन होता है एक्ट फर्स्ट और सीन फर्स्ट आपका है, ये वेनिस की जो स्ट्रीट्स है वहाँ पर दिखाया जाता है नाइट के समय कि रॉड्रिगो और जो आपका यागो हैं, ये दोनों लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं डेस्डिमोना और ओथेलो को लेकर. रॉड्रिगो वांट टू मैरी विथ हर, और उसके लिए वो यागो को कुछ भी देने को तैयार है, अपनी पूरी प्रॉपर्टी, अपना पूरा जो भी वेल्थ है उसको देने के लिए बदले में तैयार है. बट एट एनी हाउ वो डेस्डिमोना को चाहता है. लेकिन इससे पहले ही उसको पता चलता है कि डेस्डिमोना ओथेलो के साथ में भाग गई है, उसने उससे मैरिज कर ली है चुपचाप. तो ये चीज़ उसको बहुत शॉक करती है और वो बहुत ज़्यादा नाराज़ होता है यागो पे. तो यागो उसको धैर्य दिलाता है कि नहीं, वो ऐसा ही करेगा, और वो फिर अभी चांसेस हैं वो डेस्डिमोना को कि मैरिज उसके साथ करवा के रहेगा. और वो क्या करता है, चुपचाप जाकर उसके जो फादर है ब्राबेंसियो, उनको इस बात की खबर दे देते हैं, और वो एकदम से शॉक्ड हो जाते हैं क्योंकि उनको विश्वास नहीं होता कि ऐसा हो जाएगा. क्योंकि डेस्डिमोना और जो आपके ये ओथेलो है, ये दोनों ही बिल्कुल अपोजिट उसमें हैं. एक ब्लैक है, दूसरा वाइट है. इन दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन और हर चीज़ में ही डिफरेंस है. लेकिन फिर भी डेस्डिमोना उसकी जो ब्रेवरी है उससे बहुत ज़्यादा इम्प्रेस है, उससे कि जो भी उसने ये दिखाया है अपना युद्ध के समय, जो उसकी वीरता है, उससे बहुत ज़्यादा वो प्रभावित है. इसलिए उसी के साथ मैरिज करने के लिए वहाँ से घर से अपने फादर के यहाँ से चली जाती है उसके साथ चुपचाप, और मैरिज कर लेती है. एट फर्स्ट Brabantio dismisses these crises in the dark. He realizes his daughter is not there. He gives the news some credence. Rodrigo is the one speaking most to Brabantio, but Iago is there too. Hidden, yelling, and savory things about Othello. Brabantio panics and calls for people to try and find his daughter. Iago leaves not wanting anyone to find out that he betrayed his own leader. Brabantio begins to search for his daughter. कोई भी फादर होगा जब उसको पता चलेगा तो वो ढूंढना स्टार्ट कर देगा बेटी के लिए. वो काफ़ी परेशान होता है और वो पनिश भी करना चाहता है ओथेलो को. अब हम लोग देखते हैं, एनालाइज करते हैं फ्रेंडशिप को. द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन रॉड्रिगो एंड यागो इज समवॉट क्लोज. रॉड्रिगो shows this is in the first statement. You can see here. Yago has had parts as if the strings were thine that he tells Yago. The metaphor shows how much trust Rodrigo has in Yago, and also how he uses Yago as a confidant. Does Yago share the same kind of feeling for as Rodrigo knows Yago is his friend? Appearance is one thing and reality another, as Yago soon will tell. Analyzes trusting appearance. Yago tells several truths about himself to Rodrigo. He trusts Rodrigo with the knowledge that he serves Othello, but only to further himself. How ironic that after Yago's lengthy confession of duplicity, Rodrigo still does not suspect him of double-crossing or manipulation. Yago seems to do a great deal of character analysis and exposition for the audience. He divulges his purpose in serving Othello and the kind of man he is. Appearance vs reality is a crucial theme in Yago's story. He enacts a series of roles, from advisor to confidant. He appears to be helping people, though he is only acting out his twisted self-interesting. Analyzes parallels. The key to Yago's character is in the line, "I am not what I am." Rodrigo should take this as a warning, but fails to. Everything which Yago presents himself as is as falso. This first scene represents the peak of Yago's honesty, but himself with another character. Yago is parallel to another character, Richard III, in his self-awareness about his villainous character. He is parallel in lack of remorse and use of false representations of himself. Analysis of racism. Racial issues and themes which are at the core of Othello's story and position are beginning to surface. When Rodrigo refers to Othello, he calls him the thick lips. This signals out one prominent characteristic of Othello's for Ignace and black heritage. It displays a racial distrust of Othello based on his color. Rodrigo and Iago are not the only characters to display racism when referring to Othello. Racism is a pervasive theme within the work, spreading misconceptions and lies about Othello by tying him to incorrect stereotypes. Analysis of juxtaposition. देखिए किस तरह से डबल रोल करते हैं लोग, इसके बारे में बताते हैं थोड़ा. Another element that surfaces repeatedly in the play is the use of animal imagery. An old black ram is tapping your white ewe. Iago yells to Brabantio. The use of animal imagery is used in many places in the play to convey immorality and illicit passion as it does in this instance. Iago also compares Othello to a Barbary horse, coupling with Desdemona, and uses animal imagery to reinforce a lustful picture of Othello. Iago's statement is doubly potent, since it not only condemns Othello for his alleged lust, but also plays on Brabantio's misgivings about Othello's color. The juxtaposition of black and white in connection with the animal imagery is meant to make this image very repellent and to inflame Brabantio to anger and action. Analyzes devils. Iago especially mentions the devils many times in the text. The first time here in the first scene to make Othello sound like a devil with lust, discretion, strangeness. The irony is that Iago is so quick to make others out to be evil. दूसरों में बुरी कमियां निकालना बेटा कुछ लोगों का स्वभाव होता है. The devil often takes disguises just as Iago does, embodying the theme of appearance vs reality. He is the one who looks least guilty. Analyzes imagery and setting. Important to this scene is the fact that it is held in darkness, like the beginning of Hamlet. Things are unsteady and eerie, and disorder rules. With Brabantio's call for light, there is a corresponding call for some kind of order. Darkness vs light, order vs disorder, both important juxtaposition with the play. They highlight the status of situations. These themes will appear again at the end as the play returns to darkness and chaos. Now come at the act first, scene second. Iago has now joined Othello and has told Othello about Rodrigo's betrayal of the news of his marriage. He tells Othello that Brabantio is upset and will probably try to tear Desdemona from him. Cassio comes at last, as do Rodrigo and Brabantio. Iago threatens Rodrigo with violence, again making a false show of his loyalty to Othello. Brabantio swears that Othello must have bewitched his daughter and that the state will not decide for him in this case. Othello says that the Duke must hear him and decide in his favor, or all is far from right in Venice. Analysis Janus. Iago continues his deliberate misrepresentation, swearing to Othello that he could have killed Rodrigo for what he did. Iago is a very skilled actor. He is able to successfully present a contrary appearance. Ironically, Iago alludes to Janus, the two-faced god, in his conversation with Othello. Since Iago himself is two-faced, Janus seems to be a fitting figure for Iago to invoke. एनालिसिस करते हैं इसको. Iago's duplicity is again exhibited in this scene as his tone swings. Friendly to backbiting as soon as Othello steps away. Back to his original friendliness when Othello returns. Iago acted supportive of Othello's marriage to Desdemona. Cassio enters and uses a rather uncomplimentary metaphor to tell what Othello has done. He tonight had broidered a land carrack. Iago tells Cassio his diction and choice of metaphor make Othello into some kind of pirate, stealing Desdemona's love. Cassio reduces Desdemona into a mere prize to be taken. Iago will soon want Cassio to think of Desdemona as an object to be taken and to believe Othello to be less honorable than he is. देखिए इसमें और क्या नजर आता है, प्राइड नजर आता है. उसको एनालाइज करते हैं. एनालाइज प्राइड. Othello's pride first becomes visible here. He is exceptionally proud of his achievements and his public status. Pride is a huge theme of Othello's story. He is proud of Desdemona's affection for him. He would not give her up for the sea's worth, he says. Othello is very confident in his worth and in the respect he commands. If the leaders of the city decide to deny a worthy man like him his marriage to Desdemona, then he believes. Bond slaves and pagans shall our statesman be. The statement of Paradox betrays Othello's faith in the state and in the Duke's regard for him. Hopefully, neither will fail him. Analyzes racism and magic. The issue of race comes to the forefront as Brabantio confronts Othello about his marriage to Desdemona. Desdemona never would have run from her goddess to the sooty bosom of a thing such as thou. Brabantio says, Brabantio assumes that Desdemona must have been enchanted to marry Othello merely because Othello is black. Brabantio ignores all of Othello's good qualities and gives in to his racist feelings. Magic is another recurrent theme, and there is linked to stereotypes of African peoples as knowing the black arts of magic. जो ब्रेवेंसियो था उसका कहना था जो उसकी बेटी है डेस्डिमोना वो ऐसा नहीं कर सकती है, बल्कि उसने ऐसा क्यों किया, ये ओथेलो ने कुछ उसके ऊपर ब्लैक मैजिक किया, मतलब कुछ जादू टोना किया, वो इसी वजह से उसने ऐसा किया है. Begin pregnancy being lusty. The theme of magic does not always play into the theme of race within the play. Analyzes stereotypes and history. At the time Shakespeare was writing, there were in fact free blacks in England. However, racism was even more pronounced in Shakespeare's England than it is in Othello. A character like Othello could not have risen to such ranks in England at the time. Shakespeare's play is much more progressive than the time in which it was written. Othello even manages to avoid stereotype more effectively than another Shakespearean character like Shylock. Stereotypes are linked to Othello by other characters, but he manages to evade them through his nobility and individuality. Now, let's start Act 1, Scene 3. Military conflict is challenging the Venetian stronghold of Cyprus. There are reports that Turkish ships are heading towards the island, which means some defense will be necessary. Brabantio and Othello enter the assembled Venetian leaders who are discussing this military matter. Brabantio announces his grievance against Othello for marrying his daughter. Othello addresses the company admitting that he did marry Desdemona but wooed her with stories and did her no wrongs. Desdemona comes to speak and she confirms Othello's word. Brabantio's grievance is denied. Desdemona will indeed stay with Othello. Othello is called away to Cyprus with the conflict there. Othello and Desdemona win their appeal and Desdemona is to stay with Iago until she can come to Cyprus and meet Othello there. Rodrigo is upset that Desdemona and Othello's union was allowed to stand. He lusts after Desdemona. Iago assures him that the match will not last long, and at any time Desdemona could come rushing to him. Iago wants to break up the couple using Rodrigo as his pawn out of malice and his wicked ability to do so. Analyzes Brabantio. Brabantio again accuses Othello of bewitching his daughter and airs his racism-based views. He is not against the match because of any incompatibility of the couple. His metaphor of his grief as a flood that ingulfs and swallows other sorrows and is still itself, means that he feels very strongly on this issue. His strong objection foreshadows a confrontation between him and his daughter. If Desdemona does choose to stay with Othello, it seems likely that she will risk her father's love. Analyzes tragedy. Othello's appointment to Cyprus marks the true beginning of his tragedy. He will be much more vulnerable to Iago's vicious attacks on his love and jealousy. This battle between order and chaos is a theme running throughout the play. As Othello sinks deeper into distrust of Desdemona and is more consumed by his jealousy, Chaos increases and threatens to devour him. Analyzes words vs couple. The Duke words of advice to the couple also marks the beginning of their tragic story. The Duke foretells trouble between the couple if they do not let grievance go, which ends up being a reason for Othello's fall. The change of the verse into couplets signals the importance of the advice being offered. The words of the Duke and Brabantio's words that follow are set off from the rest of the text and emphasized by the technique. The reader is notified through the couplet rhyme which has not appeared before the text that these are words that must be marked. Analyze Othello's tragic flaw. The only magic that Othello possesses is in his power of language. His language shows his pride in his achievements. Othello portrays himself as a tested, honorable warrior, and indeed is such. This view of himself will prove troublesome when he is hard pressed to recognize his jealousy and his lust. His inability to reconcile himself with these two aspects of his personality means that his comeuppance is almost certain. Othello's lack of self-knowledge means that he will be unable to stop himself once Iago begins to ignite his jealousy. Analyzes allusion. Othello's speech before the assembly shows what he believes Desdemona's love to be. He thinks that Desdemona's affection is a form of hero worship. She loves him for the stories he tells and the things he has done. He believes it is the allusions to strange peoples and places like the anthropophagi that fascinate her. Indeed, his powers of language successfully win the Duke over and soften Brabantio's disapproval. Analysis white and black. देखिए white कौन है, डेस्टिमोना, एंड ब्लैक कौन है, आपका वो अथेलो, और उसके अलावा white आपका रोड्रिगो भी है, कैसियो भी है. Light and dark are again juxtaposed in the Duke's declaration to Brabantio that if virtue no delighted beauty lack, your son-in-law is far more fair than black. Black is associated with sin, evil, and darkness. These negative things are also associated to black people merely because of the color of their skin. The Duke's statement is ironic since Othello is black, but truthful because his soul is good and light. Light, white, fairness all convey innocence, goodness, and symbol that is white has these qualities. The juxtaposition of black and white, light and dark shows up again and again in the play as the colors became symbolic within the story. Analyzes origin of chores. Our bodies are our gardens. Iago tells Rodrigo. His speech recalls Hamlet's first soliloquy, though with more kind, impartial of human nature. Iago is a very good judge of human nature and easily able to manipulate people in ways that will benefit him most. This cleverness also means that he is the source of wisdom in the play. Iago's metaphor is particularly applicable to many in this play. Himself excluded, characters do have voice that they allow to grow in themselves. They also have aspects of themselves which balance these vices out. Iago's knowledge of this allows him to do away with this balance and set chores into motion. Analyzes cross purpose. Iago's purpose becomes plain. He sees that Othello and Desdemona's marriage is less than solid. He seeks to use his powers to break his marriage apart. Iago is again honest about his intent, but only to a person whose involvement will help him greatly. The words honest and honesty appear repeatedly in the play and are usually used by Iago or in reference to him. Ironically, Iago is the only person in the play whom Othello trusts to judge who is and is not honest. ओके बेटा, तो इसी के साथ आपका एक्ट फर्स्ट फिनिश होता है। हमने इसके डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स दिखा कर आपको एनालाइज करके इसको पूरी तरह से क्लियर कर दिया। जो भी इसमें इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर्स थे उनको आपको सामने डिस्क्राइब कर दिया है। ओके, आई होप आप लोगों को ये एक्ट कम्प्लीटली समझ में आ गया होगा। थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे। आई विल कंटिन्यू नेक्स्ट एक्ट इन नेक्स्ट क्लास। ओके।